host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by our regular guest, Alex LaBrunerie, investment advisor for LaBrunerie Financial. How are you, Alex?
Good morning. Very well. Thank you.
Yeah, you look like you just came from a cruise. Yeah, you got that
Yes,
cruise
yeah.
look. I like it. I'm jealous.
There's a little recovery time.
Yes.
Get back into reality.
Yeah, I understand. It's hard to get back
Yeah,
in reality,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is for me just after a 4-day weekend.
Yeah.
I can't imagine a
Yeah,
2-week
Mondays
cruise.
come pretty fast and hard.
Mondays come very fast. Well, what also is coming fast is we just talked about it's the middle of the year already.
It is.
What kind of things
Yeah,
do we
so
need to be
this is a
checking?
good time for everyone to take accounting of their savings for investments or into the bank to make sure they're meeting their financial goals. So they don't. It'll be Christmas time soon.
Yeah.
I hate to say that, but it'll be here quick, and you don't want to have missed out time to realize tax deductions.
Yes.
Via your 401k or your 403b. Also, saving monthly makes big difference versus waiting to the end and go, oh my goodness, I need to do X, a couple $1,000
Yeah.
or $10,000, whatever
Yeah.
it happens to be. That is a budget buster. So making sure your savings is on track and you're looking at your goals. Work with your advisor, or if you're doing it yourself, work with yourself.
Yeah.
But be sure to do it.
It stings at the end of the year if you haven't done it incrementally.
Yeah, and I think then you, like any sort of exercise or discipline, if you're not going to all of a sudden start and then you've put you're going to not save and you're
Yes.
not going to invest for your future, and that's going to jeopardize the quality of your retirement.
Yeah, that is very true. I mean, I've done it both ways, and it
Yeah,
feels better when
yeah,
you do it
yeah.
all year incrementally.
Yes.
Painless.
Painless.
Yes, and I know
as
you
much
said
as possible.
you hated to admit that it'll be Christmas soon, but it literally will.
Yes.
Like with as fast as the first part of the
Yeah,
year has gone
yeah,
by.
yeah.
My husband jokes every time he goes downstairs, I'll bring the Christmas tree up now. And it's about right.
That's right.
It's about right.
Yeah, because it's boom, school starts, Halloween, Thanksgiving,
And then it's
Christmas.
over. It's Christmas.
Yeah, we'll
It's
probably
Christmas.
Schnucks will probably have Halloween next month. Have
They are, all the stores are moving pretty fast.
yeah,
I mean, my
yeah.
kids walked in Walmart the other
Yeah.
day and they said they better not have school supplies out. I said, school supplies are out.
yeah.
They're
Yeah,
out. It's
yeah,
time.
yeah.
It's time. All right. So what else is going on?
I have presidential election years actually suck a lot of time and attention from people.
Yes.
I've noticed that over my years. But the stock market also has reactions, and investors wonder who, is better in the White House for the market. And this has gone on. This question has gone on since the end of World War II.
Yeah.
And Standard & Poor's has some interesting stats on that. That basically, when Democrats control the White House or are in the White House, the market has produced an 11.5% return during their tenure. This goes back to the end of World War II. When Republicans hold the presidency, it's about 7.5%.
Okay.
So if you're doing blue-red, then the blues kind of win on that. If you ask the same question, who controls Congress, the Democrats, and the numbers almost flip statistically.
That's amazing.
Yeah, when the Democrats control Congress, the S&P 500 has about a 7.9% return, and it's reversed when Republicans control Congress. This is all stats based on history. To about 11.5%. Which I think tells us that you can manipulate statistics to get any answer you want.
Yes, you can get whatever answer you'd like to have.
But and in this particular year, who knows? But these are not predictions of the future, but it's something analysts have studied.
Yeah.
Partly for fun, probably, and partly for some sort of see if there's some
divine
trend there.
I'm sure to see if some trends, but I love it. You just give us the facts. Like, this is what the stats say, and here's what the facts are. Do with them what you will.
Exactly.
Yeah, do with them what you will. So mid-year, I mean, what other kinds of things should we be checking on?
People should, with the market, the stock market is at a record high again, a new record. And it's been there for several weeks, almost summer. So that's excellent for stock investors.
Yeah.
The time, I think, for a lot of people, a lot of listeners, is to maybe take and look at their risk to make sure the stock portion of their portfolio, particularly if they're older in retirement and are more dependent on their portfolio for income,
Yeah.
if they need to sit down with their advisor and really say, okay, the market's gone up, it's recovered from the 2022 bear market,
Yeah.
which we did just go through a pretty tough bear market
Yes, we did.
2 years ago. So is my portfolio representing the risk that I personally feel I want to take in the next few years? So it's a good time to reevaluate one's portfolio.
Okay.
Again, with your advisor,
Yeah.
and make some decisions that might be right for you.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And so I imagine you as an advisor, you get a lot of
Yes.
those calls around this
Yes.
time of year.
Yeah.
Especially,
Yeah.
I think about, I guess I'm not retired yet, but for people who are living off that income, it maybe
Yeah.
becomes a little more critical.
It does, Donna, it does. And for younger people, it's making sure you're saving the amount and that you have 20 plus years. That's a long time. A lot of good things can happen in 20 years. But if your time frame is 2 years or 2 months until you need another withdrawal from your portfolio, then you want to make sure that you're balanced.
Yeah. That's a really good point. And every time you come and I talk to you, it makes me start thinking about what I need to be doing and who I need to be talking to and the things I should be paying attention to.
Yes.
Because, when I look at my age, I'll be 50. I'll be
Yes.
50 soon. I start thinking, okay, runway's getting shorter, which quarter of life am I in? Then you start to think about those things a little more than you did maybe when you were, 30.
Well, you're getting your kids educated, and that's
Yes.
a major threshold in life.
It is.
So, you've got time.
Yeah. All right. Well, I trust you. You say I got time. Do not believe I got time. Alex, I always appreciate when you come. I always learn something new. And I really appreciate the sound financial
Well, thank you.
investment advice that you
That's
give the
fine.
listeners.
Thank you for your support of the community.
Oh, of course. Love this community and love what you bring to the community as well. Thank you for joining us, Alex.